Hey SNY Roofing, this is Brianna from Toriar Digital Marketing, and I appreciate you speaking with my partner Ashley on Friday and letting her know that we could send you this video. I'm just making this quick video to give you some tips on how to improve your website so that you can have the customers bringing themselves to you for free. I know you're probably wondering why we're taking the time to do this for you. It's pretty simple. I used to own my own roofing company up here in Alaska, so I do understand that business owners reach a point where they're too busy trying to run the business. They don't have free time to sit around and learn how to make the internet work for them and bring the customers to them. And the only thing holding these business owners back from hiring a marketing agency to do it is obviously these owners don't know who's an expert and who's going to be a waste of time and money. So we found that by making these free attack plans and giving them away for free, there are still a lot of business owners who end up calling us back and asking us to do this stuff for them. So if after this video you see that we've got tricks up our sleeves and you know that we can do good work for you, you can always give us a call back to chat. If you just want to take the information and fix your website yourself, please do. This is free education. I'm going to be talking about 3 quick things today: content, citations, and backlinks. So I've got your site pulled up here. Your call to actions aren't click to call. I recommend changing that. And if you notice, you have a Wix site. So everything shows created by Wix Web Builder, and it with not having a .com, just a regular .com, people might get the impression that this isn't a professional site. I recommend making sure that you own it outright so that you don't have any of the Wix advertising. Now, as far as the appearance goes, Google isn't ranking you based on the look of your site. Google is using bots called crawlers that are scanning the content within your site to try and find keywords to rank you for in the search results. So on that note, for Google, content is king. You want a minimum of 1,500 words on the homepage and a minimum of 500 words on any back service pages. This does 2 things. It shows Google you're an expert in the industry, and it keeps a rule of thumb for content to keywords. You want 100 words of content for every 1 keyword. This prevents keyword stuffing and keeps Google from recognizing you as spam, because that's not something we want. I've actually pulled up an example of just 1 keyword, and having different services and different service areas, this really shows you the potential of having an optimized site. This 1 keyword, roofing companies Columbus, Ohio, is getting searched 720 times a month. That's a lot of roofs. The first thing that customers are going to see is this Google Map Pack or Google My Business. You want to get this optimized with photos and your company contact information. Once you have your information on this, you need to get citations. Citations is just a fancy way of saying online directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages. There's thousands. You need to make sure that your information is on at least 100 more directories than your competitors, and you'll start boosting into the top 3 here, which is where we want to be because we know people are less likely to click view all. Now, if we continue down, we're actually going to see some of those citation pages I mentioned. So with these citation pages, we're going to ignore them. We're focusing on the first local company. And the first company that comes up is Newman Roofing. So I'm going to be using them as your competitor just for the remainder of the video. Now, I've actually pulled up their site over here, so we can see that 1,500-500 rule of thumb is really going to help you beat them content-wise, but there's other stuff going on the back end. So for that, we use this tool called Ahrefs, and I've pulled up your site. Now, we can see that you have a UR of 14. Your DR is not actually 94. What happens is when you have Wix or Google sites that are still owned by the Wix or Google companies, they're going to show the entire domain strength for that company. So your DR is probably closer to a 4. You only have 1 backlink. That's what causes the DR. Backlinks is just when another site online is linking to your site and driving traffic to you. And because Google's all about popularity, they really do enjoy seeing it, but just like the popularity contest, you got to make sure you're hanging with the right crowd. So when you're linking to other sites online, you need to be sure that they're relevant to the roofing industry and paving industries. And you need to make sure they're high ranking themselves. So you have 1 backlink coming from the Wix site, and you currently have 2 keywords, but all of this is giving you no traffic yet. Now, if we go over to your competitor at Newman Roofing, we can see they have a high UR strength of 32. and their DR strength is 16. Not completely optimized, but if they do have any good worthwhile backlinks, we would take them and add them to your page, as well as finding more backlinks so you can keep above the competition. They have over 2,000 coming from 118 sites. They have 703 keywords, and all of this is giving them about 574 traffic each month. So I just want you to see the opportunities and the potential of getting more traffic to your site and increasing your numbers. Even if you're only closing half of the 574 coming to the site, that's a lot of roofs to get done in a month. So quick recap, you're going to be wanting to own your website outright, get rid of the Wix stuff. You're going to want a minimum of 1,500 words on the homepage, at least 500 words on any back service page. You're going to want to get your company contact information put into online directories, and you're going to want high quality backlinks that are relevant to the roofing and paving industries. If you guys do these steps, you will be ranking number 1 on Google. And I know this was a lot of information. You're probably like, what do I do with all this now? You can absolutely take this, apply it yourself. Totally okay. This was free education. All we're really looking for is to get your feedback. We want to know your thoughts on the video. However, if you did want some help getting this stuff done, because I totally get it, it's more fun to work outside laying squares, and you don't want to stare at a computer screen, go ahead and give us a call. We'll see if we'll be a good fit together. Our partner will be following up here in the next few days to get your feedback on the video. Thanks for letting us send it. I hope you enjoyed it.